Hello viewers and my dear students. Welcome to session 6 on isometric projection demo of our main problems. What I've done in main sessions of isometric projection. And this demonstration and all that I've been doing using solid edge only. See here, what I've done in the last session was this isometric view. You see here, since sphere and hemisphere not there, you get isometric view. Directly do take 80. If it is 80 only you take, 20 means 20 only you take, and 40 means 40 only, 60 means 60 only, 20 means 20 only. In that way, in the way I have told in the last session, complete the problem. If they say isometric view, you stop at this. If they say isometric projection, take the entire thing using the scale command. That is, this using the scale command. Using this scale command, you take and multiply by 0.816 and convert into isometric projection. And immediately, like the way I have done in the last session, you see here, immediately call it as ISO 80, ISO 80, ISO 20, ISO 20 in that way, and immediately call it as isometric projection. Okay, and you should be clear now. Isometric view will be like this. Isometric projection will be like this, where all lengths would have been reduced by 0.816 times the original length. Okay, now what I am doing here is I'll introduce you with the concept of orthographic projection also, so that the next chapter will be easier for me to explain. See here, in the next chapter they'll give this. Please understand, they'll give the isometric projection and ask you to write the orthographic projection. Orthographic projection is writing front view, top view, side view of the given object. See here, in the next chapter, I am telling you, in this chapter, you have learned how to do the isometric projection or isometric view. This you have learned. Next chapter, they will give this and ask you to draw the corresponding front view, top view, side view and all that. Writing front view, top view, side view is called orthographic projection. Okay. Whenever they want to give orthographic projection for a given problem, they'll invariably give one arrow, either this way or this way they give. Okay, let us say this way is their arrow. Okay, the arrow may be, let us say, this way. Okay, if it is this way, okay, if it is this way, you have to draw the front view, top view, if this is the arrow this way, you have to draw front view in this direction. If you look in this direction, how it appears in the front view, top view to draw. Since right surface is predominantly seen, the right view you should write it on left profile plane. These are all the things what you are doing there. Okay. Now if the arrow is this way here, front view, top view, and left view you should do it on right profile plane. Okay. Now it is the arrow is this way. See here, they'll clearly give this way, FP they'll give, and they'll say this is the direction of front view. Okay, see here, this is the direction. When you look from this direction, how it appears in the front view, how it appears in the top view, and whether they ask you or not, you have to draw the right view, because right surface is predominantly seen, right view on left profile plane. Okay, the same way, if the view is this front view, instead of giving, I can give this way also front view. If I give this front view this way, front view, top view, since left surface is predominantly seen, left surface, left view, you should write it on right profile plane. Anyway, these are all the basics. Now you see here, these things, when they ask you orthographic projection for this, okay, I'm telling you, just to make things easy for you in the next chapter, I have given an introduction. When you're doing isometric view or isometric projection, if I give the concept of orthographic projection also, it will be easier for you to understand the next chapter. That is why in the demo I'm doing like this. Okay, see here, you see this, you draw one line. Okay, draw one line, XY line. Okay, once you draw the XY line, you see here, you have to concentrate on VP, HP. Okay, VP, HP and all that you draw. Now, when you're looking from the front, this surface is parallel to VP, no? That means this rectangle you can see in the front view. I'm telling you, when you're completing the orthographic projection, first concentrate on the bottom solid first. Bottom solid front view, bottom solid top view draw. When you concentrate on bottom solid, front view will be 80 by 20 rectangle. Top view will be 80 by 80 square. In that way, first we'll complete the bottom solid. Okay, bottom solid you see here. This I'll complete it first. Okay, and as you know, this is 20. Okay, okay, 20, and as you are aware, this should be 80, correct? No? This should be 80. Okay, 20 by 80. That is front view of this bottom solid. That is square prism. Okay, height 20, thickness 20. Okay, when that is square prism front view is 80 by 20 rectangle. Okay, I darken this. Okay, I got it front view darkened. Now what I'll do, I'll immediately, without forgetting, first I'll complete the top view of this also. Top view is 80. Top view is 80 by 80 square. Okay, that is why you darken this also. Okay, darken this. Now you see the front view is done, top view is also done. Okay, front view of the bottom solid is a square prism. Okay, square prism. That is, looking at the top view, you can know it is 80 by 80 square. Looking at the front view, you will know what exactly is the height. Height is anyway parallel to VP. That is why whatever is seen VP, that will be the height. Okay, this is what you have to learn here. Be careful. Okay. Okay, looking at the front view, top view, you should know that it is a square prism of sides 80 and height 20. Okay, over which you have one frustum of a square pyramid. Okay, frustum of square pyramid, as you see here, the frustum of square pyramid has 40 square bottom surface, 20 square top surface. Okay, now you know, for this, if you concentrate on the top surface, it is 2 squares. No, when you look from the top, 120 square you saw, 120 square you see, 140 square also you see. That is why what I'll do now, first I'll get the center. Okay, then I'll draw one square. Okay, it is 40 square center. That means you dimension this. 40 you take. From the center, if you think that it is creating a problem, you can push it. Okay, I have just pushed it. Now you see here, this distance is 40. Okay, you do that and you should place it at the center also. Okay, now you see here, I'll dimension this. From here to here, actually it should be 20. Correct, no? It should be 20. From here to here also, it should be 20. Okay, once you do, it is properly placed at the center. Okay, once you get this, you draw the top 20 square also. Okay, otherwise also what you can do, no, if you think that it is difficult to do, you directly draw on 20 square. See here, 20, 20, 20 square I drawn. Okay, now as you know, you get the center of this. Okay, then you can move this, move without copy. Okay, move without copy, you can do this. Once you do this, you darken all this. Okay, you darken all this. Okay, and immediately without forgetting, okay, you darken the slant edges also. Okay, once you do this, you complete the corresponding front also. Okay. You see here, corresponding front also draw. And as you know, this length has to be this 60. You take 60 height. Okay, 60 you take. Then you, from here, you darken this. In that way, you are able to complete the orthographic projection also of this solid. Okay, in this way, you are able to complete this. That means this is the front view of this, this is the top view of this, and this is anyway it is 40, this is anyway 20, this is 60. Looking at front view, looking at the top view, you know very well it's the frustum of square pyramid of 40, this 20 and all that, you can delete it off where you have made it center and all that. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.